Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Of course, it's October 1st, the pumpkins are out, sweaters are on, and the economy is shifting into its final and biggest gear hit of the year. And if you think I'm exaggerating, just consider this. In the US alone, Halloween spending is projected to hit a whopping $12 billion this month. That's enough to make October feel like an economic event all on its own. But in reality, October is just a launch pad for what's to come. The shift from pumpkin spice lattes to peppermint mochas is basically the economic Olympics, and it's officially begun. So whether you're investing, saving, spending, or just trying to stay afloat in these tumultuous times, here's why you should pay attention. Let's start with the obvious. This isn't just about changing leaves and cooler weather. It's about shifting consumer behavior. As Halloween approaches, we spend big. In fact, October is the third highest month for consumer spending. And it's not just candy and costumes. People are also buying home decor, decorations, greeting cards, and party supplies. And while some of us may be trying to stick to our summer bars just a little longer, others have already started prepping for the holidays. By October, many people are making lists, checking prices, and getting ready to spend. This makes October one of the best times for retailers to make some serious cash. In fact, many stores rely on the holiday rush to turn a profit for the whole year. So as they say, the early bird gets the worm, and in this case, the early shopper also gets the best deals. And yes, I'm aware that we're only a few weeks into the month, but some early Black Friday sales have already started. So keep your eyes peeled for deals because you won't be seeing too many of them in November. And speaking of November, let's talk turkey, or more specifically, Thanksgiving. Many families use this time to plan their holiday travel and book those trips. Well, October is when airlines start jacking up prices. And that's not just because demand goes up. It's because airlines try to recoup their losses from the summer by raising prices in the fall. That means if you want to see grandma and make her proud this Thanksgiving, you better book your flight soon. Because believe me, procrastinators will be paying a lot more. And while you're booking your flight, go ahead and check out winter coats, boots, and anything else you need to survive the coming cold. Because according to research, October is also when the weather outside gets a little colder and people start taking notice. In fact, October is one of the biggest months for winter-related merchandise. Sales for things like space heaters, snow shovels, and yes, even pumpkin spice lattes tend to spike this month. But while these consumer behaviors are worth watching, there's another thing that has economists on edge every October: the so-called October effect. Now, no, I'm not talking about falling leaves or pumpkin spice lattes. I'm talking about something a little spookier: stock market crashes. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but there is a long-standing belief that the month of October brings bad luck to investors. Just look at this chart. Every October since 1928 is marked with a red X. And sure, some crashes happened in Octobers like the Great Depression and the 2008 financial crisis. But others didn't. Even so, the myth persists. And in 2020, it even led to a self-fulfilling prophecy where investors sold up in October, causing the market to crash anyway. So is there any truth to this spooky story? Well, there are a lot of theories with very little evidence. Some say it's because September is when everyone rebalances their portfolios after the summer. Others say it's because October brings the most trading volume. But whatever the reason, the October effect reminds us that even if a crash doesn't happen in October, investors still react like it might. At the end of the day, October is a reminder that the economy is always evolving. And whether you're a savvy investor or just trying to get by, it's important to stay informed. So as you sip that pumpkin spice latte and pick out a costume, don't forget to keep an eye on your wallet too. Because October isn't just a vibe, it's one of the most economically charged months of the year. Alright, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.